This is one of the beanies that I got from my Thread Bees box, or I think it is one of the beanies that I got from my Thread Bees box, or I got it from my sister for Christmas. One of those two. So I am sitting here waiting for my partner to be done with his surgery. He has some kidney stones, or really bladder stones now because they moved from his kidney into his bladder. Everything's going fine with him right now, which is good. Very good. I am very nervous and I have a very nervous stomach right now. Yeah. I am making this message as like a future message for myself. So start my when I start my actual editing for my video and all that around my budget, I do want to include that I need to start doing like everyday me, because even though I work from home, I really don't do a lot. I don't budget for really going outside of the house. I really just budget for my bills, and that's about it. I need to make sure that I am putting everyday expenses despite not really using that money every single day. I just need to make sure that I have some sort of money in those budget categories. So, future self needs to make sure that we do that, because that's going to keep us good. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jared. I am 20 years old and I am using YNAB, which is budgeting software called You Need a Budget. This software is like the cash envelope system on steroids. I'm doing this now because I just can't stand to have all of this just sitting here waiting for the new month, and I just want to close out this month. I tried to record this like a week ago. It just kept on cutting in and out for me, and I just didn't like it. I wasn't gonna fiddle around with it anymore, so I just deleted it. I'm hoping that this doesn't like cut in and out, because that would suck. It is Saturday, April 26th, 2025, and huh, I am really kind of struggling, but not like struggling. I'm just like trying to figure out what would be the perfect setup for my budget. What really aligns with what I do and what doesn't align. And that's just why I keep on jumping back around so much. But I'm finally to the point where I'm not gonna like reset my budget. I'm just gonna figure out what's going on now and go from there. I paid for the course with Mapped Out Money, which is Nick True. If you haven't watched him, I'll link his channel down below. But I am doing that course because I really want to figure out what my goals are in general and align them with my budget. And I'm hoping that I can get some clarity from taking that course. And it's just, yeah. So there's that. And that was just like today. I just signed up for that today, but I've been looking into it for like the last 3, 4 months, maybe. So openings and everything like that, I went ahead and I did it. And then another thing too that is new on, again, one of the things where I'm trying to like, I know that you need an emergency preparation. So I've got my emergency preparation stuff, like the basics for my animals, specifically Lily. Then I have my medical deductible, which I figured would be part of an emergency. I just save up for that. Then I have my house, just in case. And then the income loss, and this is just like longer. But then I'll have my like 1 month little small, easy, quick access ATM withdrawals or anything that I like that I might. I don't know if that's gonna stay or not, but yeah. And this is just so I can keep my relationships building with those companies. For one, all three of them are credit unions, and I just feel more comfortable using credit unions because they're all part of a co-op, so I don't have to deal with like any ATM fees or anything like that. And then I'm honestly keeping my Capital One account as much as I thought about closing it. I'm keeping it because it has no foreign transaction fees. So I'm in the mindset of if something were to happen later on down the road, I have an account that has no foreign transaction fees and I don't get charged anything. So, it makes me feel comfortable and safe. That's staying there. So one of the things that my partner and I will do is after, well, it's not all the time, but sometimes after a doctor's appointment, we will go and get ourselves something just to like treat ourselves. So that was one of the things that I did after my dentist appointment and getting my crown. So now I have my permanent crown. After I got my permanent crown, I ended up going to West Coast Sourdough and getting myself a sandwich there and some potato soup. I really like their potato soup, even though it's salty, but it's really good. So one of my accounts has a requirement. I am going to go back over here. I'm going on basically just off of my budget, so I don't have, because if it's not there, it's not money that I'm going to use. And if I really do, I can just go ahead, assign it to the category again, and then bring it back into the budget. But yeah, we're not doing that. So what we are going to do, go back and reflect. So I'm going to go to our account. And I'm going to go account specifically. And I'm just going to do a recorded payment. Um, uh, that. And then at the same time that I'm doing this, I'm actually going into the apps themselves and paying them payment. Even though there's no payment due for this card, we're still just going to close it out because I want to just start the month fresh with no things on there. So, yeah, it's taking quite a while to go through. Oh, it looks like there is routine maintenance scheduled, so it might not let or on Monday. So let me go in here, change the date. And yeah, should be it. Everything else, we're pretty much just waiting for the next one. So once May comes around, everything should be good to go with that.